Cause is the self-made up identity, which inherently has a belief that it's a body. So it's the body identification that is hell. That is the cause of hell, because in the body identification, I am separate from you, we are different, etc., etc., etc. None of that is true. We're not different. We're not separate. So what happens? Yeah, the body changes form, of course. Everything changes form in this world that I made up. That tree behind me is an old mango tree. Another 50 years, that won't be standing there. It'll be gone. But what happened? What happened actually is nothing happened. It just changed form. So the energy that you and I are, which is unlimited, takes a form, but it has nothing to do with who we are. So the teaching that the West lacks, which is that the mind is in the body, and therefore it always teaches a unity of mind and body.
What is hell? I think it's a state of confusion and suffering. People, you say, he's living in a hell realm. No, you just can witness someone is living in a hell realm, no? And he's living just in a pain and confusion.
Well, a lot of people are worried about the idea of going to hell. They don't realize they're already there, because anything that is not heaven is hell. You know, you think of all those things that people put in books, all those drawings of what hell looks like. You know, people burning to death and being decapitated and all their limbs all over the place and all these ugly faces. Well, if you really think about it, that can happen to you here. You know, you don't have to go to hell to have that happen. That can happen here, because this is hell, because anything that is not perfect oneness with God is not heaven. So there's the two things right there. Now, sometimes it can seem like fun being here, but that's duality. And eventually it's all going to turn to crap. I'm not saying that because I'm a pessimist. I'm just saying that because it's a fact. That's what happens. And what we want to do is we want to go back to a world where there are no opposites, where there's no such thing as death and all these terrible things that can happen. And that is heaven. And ultimately, that's the choice that needs to be made. You can keep choosing with the ego and stick in hell and stay here, or you can go home, which is the opposite, really, of hell.
It's that uneasiness, it's that unhappiness, it's the sadness, it's things that you don't take time out to fix in your life that you need to work on. You create your own hell. I can give you a prime example. My dad was like, you know, he came from a very primitive Baptist religious backdrop. His father was a minister, and his older brother was one. He was a deacon in the church, and they lived by the Bible and the judgment and all of that stuff that they go through. He would do that on Sunday, but Monday through Saturday, he was hell on wheels. You know, hateful, mean, abusive to my mother, abusive to me, yada, yada, yada. He resented the fact I was his only child and was gay. He was, you know, you are hell bound. Yada, 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 yada. And I saw him 3 days before he died 3 years ago. And that evil, it ate him up. And I said, he is headed straight to hell. Why? You know why? Because he did not want to forgive himself, forgive me for being, and accept what God had created me to be, whether it was against his religion or whatever. And he took it to his grave. I gave him every opportunity. He swore up and down, I'll never accept it. I'm not going to go there. I said, that's a choice you made. You're on your own. Well, yeah, I think the devil is sort of like a cartoon character that we've created in our minds according to what people have told us, is all that is, as I see it. You know, I don't buy into it because it's not authentic. You see right through it. I mean, God give us all common sense to know right from wrong. We just don't do right all the time and expect something different. But the difference is none of us have the right to judge. And that's where a lot of traditional religions go wrong. If you live a good life, it's blissful. If you're a bitch, you're going to hell. Sorry. As you know it.